You've identified a less than desirable habit that's been disrupting or even damaging your health, wealth, or relationships. Welcome to the club. We all have bad habits we'd like to break or mediocre habits we'd like to improve. And this video will walk you through my process to do just that. Make sure you stick around until the end because I'm going to tell you how you can get my international best-selling book for free. Hey, my name is Lauren Golden. I am the founder of The Free Mama, and I help moms like you ditch the 9-to-5 to start and run a successful freelancing business from home. You have stumbled upon my channel, Free Mama TV. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell to be notified because I drop new episodes every single Tuesday. In last week's episode, we broke down the 5 toxic habits that can easily sabotage your success in business. The problem with bad habits is, number one, it takes time to break a habit, on average up to 2 months. And many of us get discouraged by things that don't provide instant gratification. And number two, eliminating a bad habit is seriously hard. But have no fear, because today I want to walk you through my 3-step process for turning bad habits into good ones. I've used this process for more than just business habits, my friends. In fact, I discovered it while trying to improve less than desirable parenting habits of mine. So let me know down in the comments below, what bad habit are you working on right now? And just know there's hope. I'm going to walk you through these 3 steps that will make it so much easier. Let's dive in. My worst habit by far, especially as a parent, is yelling. I'm a very passionate person and my everyday volume is already pretty escalated to your average Joe. So it's not terribly surprising that when I'm triggered by my kiddos, I go from about a 10 volume to 15, 20 pretty rapidly. The problem is that I don't love this about myself. I usually feel guilty afterwards and my kiddos don't feel awesome. Plus, I've created an army of little yellers in my wake. The first step in my 3-step process to breaking a bad habit is awareness. When my family moved last year, I was a mess. In our old house, the master bedroom was on the ground floor and the kiddos were upstairs. But in this new house we live in, we were right across the hall from my noisy son who likes to leave the bathroom light on and play with Legos super early in the morning and do all kinds of stuff. I am a super light sleeper, so the new sounds and light left me with more than a few sleepless nights in a row. I am not exaggerating when I tell you that I was losing my mind. And unfortunately, I was taking it out on my family members. I was lucky because I was aware of the trigger. No sleep means I'm very short with my kids. And that is putting it mildly, by the way. Now that I am aware of what was causing my parenting outbursts, I got a sound machine and a sleep mask and started clocking more Z's at night. It helped tremendously. However, I am an imperfect human with a bad yelling habit and a lot of other flaws. So it wasn't enough, which brings us to the second step in my 3-step process, which is desire. I had awareness that I did not like to be yelling at my children, and I had solved one of the triggers, a lack of sleep. But there were other triggers to my yelling, like rambunctious kiddos, for example. I'd identified the habit I didn't want, again, awareness, which is awesome, but I hadn't moved into step 2, replacing the undesirable habit with something more desirable. Rather than seeking to eliminate a bad habit like yelling, it's easier to replace it with something else, something that will actually serve you and take you away from the bad habit that's not serving you. I didn't want to yell. I wanted to feel calm and in control while still getting the needed response from my kiddos. Yelling may have made me feel in control for about a moment, but not for long, and it certainly did not make me feel peaceful or calm. What bad habit are you focused on right now? What is the actual desired outcome? How else can you go about getting it? That brings me to our 3rd step, which is to put it into action again and again. Whenever I felt that hot sensation in my body that told me I wanted to raise my voice and get my way, I started walking away. Yep, when mom wants to yell, I literally leave the room. I'm in control because I'm choosing to walk away. I take a deep breath, which makes my body feel calm. I get perspective in that moment and a physical reset, giving me the space to reconsider my actions, tone, volume, and approach. That way I can come back and use a much better method to get my kiddos to do what's needed. Another benefit is they don't yell as much either. So let's apply this to business. Let's say you have a bad habit of procrastinating. This could look like filling your day with low priority tasks and leaving an item on your to-do list for a really long time, even though you know it's important. It could also look like starting a high priority task and then going off to make a cup of coffee or logging into Facebook. So step one, awareness. You know you're a procrastinator, but do you know which tasks specifically? Take inventory of what you're avoiding and when, and then ask yourself, why? Is it because it's difficult? Is it scary? Do you not enjoy the work, or are you afraid of the outcome not being good enough? Then move into 2, desire. If you don't want the result of the work, reconsider if it's necessary or something you should be doing. If you obviously want the result of this work getting done, you need to get emotionally invested enough in the outcome that you want to do the work. This could be an accountability partner, an alarm clock reminder, or a reward for when it's completed. Here's a pro tip. If you suffer with procrastination, check out my Daily 5 planner. It encourages you to ditch the long to-do list and focus on the needle shifting items first. You can learn more about the Daily 5 in this video. That brings us to number 3, action. Now you have to put it into practice. Commit to the task again and again. Remember, it takes time to create a new habit, so forgive yourself when you do procrastinate, reset, and go again. Here's another example. Maybe you have a bad habit of people pleasing and you're stretching yourself too thin with your clients in business. Number 1, awareness. When do you find yourself getting in over your head? Do you automatically say yes on team calls? Or are you responding to messages too quickly to process the repercussions? Get hyper aware about the scenarios that make you feel stretched too thin. Number 2, desire. You want to be an asset to your clients and make them happy, but you likely don't want to do it at the expense of your own sanity and happiness. Consider what boundaries are important to you, emotionally, time boundaries, physical boundaries. What choices will give you what you want and give your client what they need to. And number 3, action. It's time to implement. Maybe you decide to replace your usual yes with "let me get back to you on that." This one simple phrase swap will give you time to think about what's actually realistic and won't cause added stress. Don't get frustrated if you can't ditch all your bad habits in your first few days. Instead, celebrate your progress and give yourself credit for when you get your new action right. Also, find someone to hold you accountable who will also cheer on your success. Your new business bestie may be hiding in the Free Mama Movement Facebook group. There's a link to join down below, and make sure you say hello when you join us over there. Now you know my 3 steps for breaking a bad habit. If you enjoyed this episode of Free Mama TV, you'll love my international best-selling book, The Free Mama: How to Work from Home, Control Your Schedule, and Make More Money. Come connect with me over on Instagram and send me a DM, and we'll send it your way for free. As always, if you liked today's video, please let me know by liking it below, subscribe, and share it. Comment below with hashtag I am a free mama if you are ready to break those bad habits. Okay, international. I'm not sure I actually even said that word properly, so we'll try again. Still frame bad habits. That doesn't make sense. Sorry, I elaborated. Hang on. Oh no. What did I do? Oh no, I think I typed over all my stuff. Okay, I think we're good now.